Good morning. My name is Tyler Gum. I'm the director of the Pennsylvania Military Museum. When you visit the museum this year, it's a very special year for American military history because this year is actually the centennial of the American Expeditionary Force's entry into World War I. The American Expeditionary Force, you could kind of shorten that down to just saying the military force of America enters World War I, 1917. So in 2017, that's why it's marked as the centennial of America's entry into the war. Over your shoulders, you're going to find temporary exhibits here at the museum. Then you're also going to be finding a permanent 1917 World War I tank, always housed here no matter when you visit. The temporary exhibits that we have feature some of the local guys that had signed up, and then outside we also have the World War I shrine and monuments. If you're visiting during this year of 2017, the centennial of America's entry to the war, we'll also have special docent-led tours. We'll also have speaking programs and lectures. And as we go into the 1918, with the armistice being signed, 2018 will be, of course, the commemoration period for that. We'll have even more temporary exhibits, and of course, the lectures and speaker series as well. As you first enter the gallery of the Pennsylvania Military Museum, you're going to be greeted by this huge, ominous presence of the World War I trench immersive experience we have. As you enter the trench, you're going to hear, of course, the background sounds of artillery, of men fighting and speaking, and then you're eventually going to have, of course, a gentleman himself dressed in World War I attire and uniform here in the dugout. Trench life was not always what it was expected to be. Everyone thought, oh, I'm leaving the farms, I'm leaving the towns and cities, I'm going to have an adventure. Of course, I'll have 3 hots and a cot. That's not always the case, as we know, of course, in trench warfare. You have chemical warfare, you have artillery, you have infantry tactics, of course, the mechanized warfare going on. And then, of course, as you scroll up, you'll eventually find that French countryside being bombed out and roached out, of course, from the artillery barrage and digging the trenches. The good part about trench warfare is that you might find yourself down below the sniper fire and some of the artillery fire, but of course now you're, of course, in the cooties, in the mud, the muck, the guts, the gore, and you don't always have those 3 hots and a cot and an adventure that people thought they'd be having. It's actually quite dim, quite dark, and something you definitely don't want to have to experience much longer than what you need to.